This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
I am introducing John Cullum.
I'm Emily's husband.
That's my
Is that right?
that's
Yes.
my husband.
That's right.
And John Cullum is picking the topic today. Now, think of a good, exciting, stimulating topic.
Well, let's see. Do, re, mi, fa. Do. Emily's bread. That's what I want to talk about.
Oh,
Emily has a very, very strong and opinionated feeling for the bread that she eats. And that's been true for many, many years.
I just really like a chewy bread, and I really like rye bread with Kimmels.
Do you remember where we used to shop in California?
Oh, yes,
The Diamond Bakery?
We used to drive about 45 minutes to get to the Diamond Crystal Bakery in Fairfax. On Fairfax?
That's right. That's just off Fairfax.
Oh, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
That bread. After we left California, we tried having them send it to us.
We did.
And they sent it to us, and then we'd put it in the freezer. And I even then loved that bread.
Yeah. When I would go sometimes by myself or you'd put in the order, and I'd drive over there, and then I'd get it sliced the way you want it, and pick it up and bring it home, and we'd get maybe
I want
one
some
or
now.
two.
Do we? I want a piece of bread right now.
Well, it's changed a little bit, but we used to freeze it up, and we'd freeze one, and you'd eat
thaw
one.
it.
And but when we came to New York, we would still, Emily, just like she said, I'd feel like having it now. So I finally called Diamond Baker and had them deliver it to New York City. And
It was pretty expensive,
yes, it was. It's the most expensive bread, as you can imagine.
but it was delicious. If
Yes.
we had some, I would gobble it right now, right in front of you. You'd see me gobbling bread.
Yeah, and you can. She likes rye bread, period.
I do.
But this particular rye bread was very firm, very chewy, very
It was
tasty.
called corn rye.
Corn rye, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, John has learned to make bread.
Well, they had to, because we still buy rye bread, but occasionally she wants some of that firm bread. So I bought a bread maker,
Right.
and there's a couple of
Isn't he a nice guy?
bad love.
You're a
loaves.
nice guy. I like you.
Well, thank you, darling.
You're a good fella.
Well,
You have a good heart.
Oh yeah, we. Well, anyway, I'm lucky to have a heart. I'm lucky to have you. That's what I'm.
I
lucky
am
to have.
part of your heart.
But we now occasionally cook our own bread, but Emily gets fed up with the bread sometimes, and I.
No, it's just a big two. And John makes a 2-pound loaf, and a 2-pound loaf of homemade bread can last about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I do get tired of it.
Then we have to go. You have to do a lot of shopping. It's still a very expensive bread because you have to go down to Whole Foods and you have to buy a certain kind of flour. You have to buy rye flour. You have to buy.
Does he sound like an
a bunch of
actor
stuff.
to you? You guys, does he sound like an actor? This is a guy who makes bread. He really makes the bread.
That's
He
right.
gathers all the things. He has all the bread toys.
You
in
should
the
see my outfit. I got this big long hat. No, I don't.
No, but you're a very good bread maker.
Well, it's a pleasure to do business with you, Miss Cullum.
You do business with me.
I do all kind of business with you.
You do. I like the fact that you do business.
All right. Well, I think we've run out of conversation on the bread topic.
Okay. I appreciate you talking about bread. And if anybody wants any special bread, just send a note to John.
Oh. She's kidding.
And John will make some bread for you.
That's right. Okay.
So we'll finish this post. And thank you for listening. And thank you to John Cullum for your wonderful information.
And we'll see
you
next
week.
This is AI.R. See you next week.